What up, everybody? We're gonna talk about this real quick. Chrissy, this dude right here, I love this dude. This dude is based. People say that I'm based, and I am to a certain degree, right? But this dude right here, he just lets it rip. He does great lives. His name is Minister JAP. Is that his name? I forgot. I'll get the right info. But Christy, this dude touches on some topics. He said today, man, he gave me some fire. I wrote some Facebook posts
What platform is he on,
because
Nino?
it's true. It's on YouTube. Minister
YouTube. Okay.
Minister Jap. His video is called "Make Mexico Great Again: How Mexicans Disrespect America and FBA." Now he's not FBA. He kind of says he is, but he's like a Trumper too. But he talks some real ish. I'm gonna play a clip right now. We're gonna react to it, y'all. Brace yourselves. I like what he said, sis. He said something very important that I forgot to touch on, but he said that Mexicans, especially ones from Mexico, illegals, they are racist as hell to blacks, and I forgot about that. They are. Not just the black. I made a post on Facebook and it went kind of viral. Not just the blacks, to people like me, Americans like me, the illegals from Mexico,
And to white people. They're racist to everybody.
Look, they don't like me because they think I'm white. Christy, they don't like you because you're white, and they don't like black people. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Mexican illegals are racist as hell. I don't care if you like it or not. Here's Minister Jap on YouTube, and we're gonna play this. We're just starting right here.
Not to be confused with Africans, because we don't have a nation in Africa to go back to who even motherfucking fired a slingshot at the white man on our behalf. Didn't send one boat for us to come back. They wrote us off and sold us off. So that's why we have this chip on our shoulder and we continue to protect our culture. We're not gonna let these motherfuckers come in this country, then shit on our culture, but want to be our culture and then profit off our culture. No, sir.
And you know what, like I said in a minute, who's the dope man? Who's the connect? I told my wife, I said, you know what? I'm gonna make a video about that. I forgot about that. Who do you get to connect from? The Mexicans, the kickers. That's who got to connect with the dope. And my wife said, man, don't. My wife said, man, don't go to it, dude. Don't be careful going that route. But let's be honest, sis. He says it in a minute. But who's the man in the hood or the city that has the connect, or who is the connect? We already know it's the Mexican with the big old belt buckle, driving the big old F-350, living in the trailer, with the Virgin Mary around his neck, and a big old, and a pistol and practicing Santeria. That's the connect. Someone from Mexico illegal with the connection to a cartel in Mexico. But let's continue. Hold on, Christy. I know you kind of got some street credibility. Am I lying about that statement, sis?
No, you're not lying at all. I lived in the hood for 5 years. And I saw racism on both sides, and I can tell you right now that Mexican and blacks do not like each other, and definitely all I can say, and I'm not going to go into detail of how I know this, but all I can tell you is, especially inside of a prison setting.
Oh, sis. He talks about that. He says, don't y'all remember in Blood In, Blood Out, the blacks and the Mexicans, they betray each other, they're stabbing each other. They don't like each other. And there's a big ass lie. And someone told me, oh, wait till we're gonna take over this country, the black and the browns. I said, y'all can't even get along in California in the freaking street, in the gangs in prison, in northern and southern Cali can't even get along, raza, the Mexicans together. You think you're gonna take over with all these country fed big old white boys and these MAGA hatters like me? Hell no, you ain't gonna do a damn thing. But if you go to prison, that shows you the real divide. It ain't never gonna happen, homeboy, Holmes. But he talks about that, sis. But I'm telling you right now that I think about it, when he said all this, it refreshed my memory who these people really are. And like I said, they're on my radar now because they want to burn my freaking flag and lift that ugly ass Mesco flag. This is what I'm gonna do, the kind of content I'm gonna freaking make. They can kiss my ass.
Show some motherfucking respect. You gonna show some damn respect. Cause ain't nobody over here trying to do Afro beats. And all that shit derives from shit that we laid down. We are the motherfucking swag. We are the flavor. We are the sauce. They come over here mimicking our ass, blending in. And then they true colors show when they wave that flag and they turn on their motherfucking accent or they turn on their goddamn new their language. And they do it in black folks' face.
Real quick before he says, I even made a post the other day. I said, if someone switches language around you, they're talking about you. Am I lying, Christy?
That is the absolute truth. And I tell you what, I I'm getting ready to buy off a TikTok where they have those translator earbuds. I know somebody got some that really worked, and they took them into the nail shop, and the things that they were saying about the customers in the nail shop, you would
sis.
not believe.
Christy, somebody told me, because I made a post about that. I don't know if you saw my comments. They said, Nino, get the earbuds. They said get the earbuds from TikTok. But let's continue, y'all. Remember, and people hate when I say this, but they know it's the truth. If especially Mexicans, but any race probably, but if they start switching language when they see you, black and whites and browns like me that don't talk Spanish, I can understand it. But if they switch languages, they're talking about you.
And you better believe it.
Purposely to let them know that the line is drawn, you're not one of us. And now they mad at foundational Black Americans because all we saying is, okay then.
Real quick, and I'm going to say this. I made a post. I've noticed that the blacks are not standing with the Mexicans. They're not standing with the illegal aliens. And a lot of Mexican people have been making posts about it. Like, where were y'all at? We stood with y'all BLM. That's how stupid you are, though. You got used. BLM used you. But the brothers ain't standing with you, homeboy. Let's continue.
I'll tell you what, though. I got to say this. The brothers that you're talking about that did a complete turnaround and said that they wanted to be MAGA supporters now after they saw how things went down with Biden, that number's amazing, too.
Let's go.
Little America in any other country. Let's talk heavy. Bronx King.
Wow, he said there's no little America in any other country, right? Like there's little Hades here, there's little Mexicos here, there's no little Americas
Italy and New York.
Yeah, there's no little Americas in no other country. We're the only dumbasses that allow that crap.
They will not let you do the bullshit that these immigrants are doing here in any other country.
I freaking love this guy, sis, for real.
They will fry your ass. Just try it. Just try it. I dare you. Half of y'all be scared. When y'all go to these other countries, y'all be scared to tell these motherfuckers, except for the trick ass niggas going to the sex tourist countries. Tell them motherfucker you American because you don't want to get robbed, you don't want to get attacked, because you know these other countries don't fuck with you like that.
Look what he said right here.
Talking heavy today, church.
I love this guy.
What was this? William say, hold on, let me see. Do they have an ICE application for our people to help with the deportation? Yeah, hey, man, look that up for us, man. We need that. I would love to work for ICE.
Amen.
Listen.
You talk about a nigga who got a passion for the job. Pause, no rainbow.
Look what he says.
You'll never have to worry about me showing up late.
See, look, this is the real black sentiment about these illegals. So you illegals and you Mexican content creators and TikTokers making videos, where are y'all? I seen a video, I made fun of them. Where are y'all at? Y'all not helping them, brasa. Yeah, dumbass, they don't want to help you, stupid ass.
200 years ago, they had ownership of the South. I think their plan is to take over and populate the South, eventually take it back over with numbers. They need to go to war. Let's go to war.
That's what I was saying.
That's how y'all lost shit the first time. We go to war.
Yeah, you lost it. Talking about stolen land. We conquered, fool. My wife even showed me. She did this study with my son for the homeschool. We won fair and square. Hey, we did what we had to do. Mexico lost the land. Mexico so stupid, sis. They had half the United States almost, and they freaking lost it. California, Arizona, Texas. They lost it all because they're stupid, and we won.
I love the Gulf of America.
Me too.
Have I said that yet? I love the Gulf of America.
You know, don't sneak in. Don't creep in. Let's go to war.
He's just starting too.
You know, straight up. And we got to be honest with the black community when it comes to the Mexicans. They are similar to.
Oh, I gotta call him that word real quick. Hold on. How do I do that real quick? He says the J word.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. All right, he said it. The J's, he said.
Let me break this down for you. They've been an open enemy to black folks, hiding in plain sight.
The J's.
Because we would not have the drugs that we have if it wasn't for Mexico.
Yup.
Anytime niggas get rich off the dope game, Big Meech wouldn't be who he is if it wasn't for a Mexican connect.
That's what I said. Right?
That's exactly what you said. That's exactly what I know.
They don't want to take credit for all of the drugs that they bring into this country.
They forgot now. Oh, but they were making rap songs, huh, Christy? Oh, where the connect, the Mexican connect. Yeah, now what?
All of a sudden, that don't count? No. Where does it go first? Our community.
Wow.
Love your content, brother. Do you think Trump will be able to deport the millions of illegals here in 4 years, the ball is rolling. The ball is rolling.
Yeah, yes, it is.
A lot of them going to deport themselves because they're going to end up getting arrested.
Yeah, look what he says.
The job going to get much easier because they already running scared. And they can't hide for long. Like I told y'all, if you had the U.S. Marshals looking for you, how long do you think you could hide in America?
Right.
You as a black man, you. These motherfuckers, you can't get a job because the moment you sign some paperwork, they're gonna find you. Can't be all out there in the open like that. How long can you hide before you say, fuck it, I'm living too broke, I'll just turn myself in. This is too difficult because I'm gonna get caught. They're not telling y'all about all of the ones that just turning themselves in now because they know they're gonna get caught eventually.
Self-deport. If
you turn yourself in, you got a better chance of getting back in. If they have to catch you, you can't get back here till another 10 years.
I heard it was 20, but we'll let it roll.
20.
It's gonna be a lot of people turning themselves in.
Good.
And the fact that this is on television every day is only striking more fear into them. I'm not FBA, nor am I Tethers. See, shout out to bro. Tethers are people who are hating on the FBAs. It's not just being a nigga with a fucked up headline from another country. That's funny and shit. But no, Tethers are the ones that say you black Americans are, too lazy and this and this, and they don't do nothing, but they benefit off everything we've done. Tethers is an action. Those are the Uncle Toms of your community.
Yeah, this guy is FBI, my bad.
That affect our community. So like I said, I deal with people from other nations on a case by a person by person basis. But as a collective, no, you can't deal with them as a collective. And that's what the Mexicans want us to do. Embrace them as a collective. No. They've done too much damage to the black community. We have got to, honestly, we blame the white man, but we never blame the brown man. Because you wouldn't have the meth, the heroin, the cocaine, the fentanyl, if it wasn't for them tunnels and if it wasn't for those people bringing that shit over here.
Man, come on.
And I said this years ago.
Go ahead. Wow. Go ahead, sis. Damn.
I agree with him, but I will have to say that the Biden administration and those that left that open border, the white man is to blame for some of it. Absolutely. Do they take it to the black communities? Absolutely. I have way much more knowledge about this than any white person should ever have. And I think that the white man still has some blame in it, though. I mean, they do. Well, if we let those people over illegally, then we weren't vetting them, what they bring with them,
Yeah, blame Biden, blame the Democrats, and any weak Republican that didn't want to strengthen the southern border.
Yep.
And remember, he said the white man. You say the white man, but the white man could be a J. It could be a J. Anyways.
They needed to be deemed a terrorist organization because they do the same thing and they're into the same things and they have the same ways of killing and they do the same things and oppress their people, just like the Taliban.
Yeah, so he's comparing them to a terroristic organization, the cartels, the drug dealers, and it's right. Not only are they freaking bloodthirsty, they do Santeria and all this witchcraft, voodoo, man. Screw these Mexican drug dealing cartel member, illegal love. Man, screw them all, sis. They're evil ass people.
My Jesus is more powerful than anything they can ever try to spend.
Amen. I know that's right, sis, but let's not be ignorant to the fact that these people practice. They don't believe in Jesus.
That's right.
They believe in Satan.
There's no difference between them and the Taliban except for they speak Spanish. They got the same artillery shit, tanks, all that shit.
And dumbass people in America, Mexicans, minorities, they freaking worship the cartel. They love that stupid music, and they love thinking that they're narcos and all this bullshit. Screw them. Let's continue.
And they oppress their own people. Their government is scared of them. They hanging people. They killing whole people. They killing kids. They chopping up bodies, kidnapping folks. And they dealing drugs the same way the Taliban do. A lot of people don't know Taliban them deal with opium.
Yeah.
They give them a pass. He said,
absolutely.
Lord my Teva, your elders marched so my family can come here from Jamaica and make a better living. I would never inch on this country. It's America till I die. No other flag waves. See, salute.
Yup.
Now you make sense.
Yup. He's like us.
That's all we said. Just makes sense. Because it's always the exotic niggas that want to wave that extra flag in our face like I'm more than a nigga. Okay. I dare you to go back to your homeland and stay. I dare you to go back to your homeland and stay. See, they won't do that. Oh, I always go back and visit back home. No, you visit back home. You don't want to stay there, so don't wave that flag.
Yep.
Do not wave that goddamn flag here. You trying to be down with black folks, but you waving a whole nother nation flag. We don't get that opportunity to wave another flag. We Americans, and that's it.
See, he's like us, but he's on the black side, but let's continue.
I can't pretend to be Jamaican. I can't pretend to be Haitian. All this exotic shit. Nah, man, we niggas. Down south niggas. That's it. But we're not gonna keep turning a blind eye to the brown man that's been just like the Jews. The Jews were just as responsible as slavery as the actual slave traders, because they financed the shit, chains and boats and all that shit. And was able to hide in the shadows. Same way the Mexicans hide in the shadows. Be our friends all around us, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, serve tacos and all that shit, tequila, you know, all that shit. But and then we talk about the war on drugs, but we never put the smoke as black folks. We never put the smoke on the Mexicans. They made your motherfucking cousins them dope fiends.
Mm-hmm.
If they'd do it to their own people, imagine what they'd do to you. You know? Angel, now aware with the 10. Cooking. Appreciate it.
We'll finish up a couple more minutes. Man, we'll react more. I'm gonna go eat, but let's check it out.
So when are they planning on making Mexico great? Huh. Shout out to Herman Scott, man, with the 10, man. FBA all day. I see you, fam. Salute to Tyreek, man. I'm never gonna take credit for coming up with this, but that's something I definitely support. It's a very, very enlightening movement that they got going on there. All the black folks who have pretty much, and we wouldn't have the dope problem if Mexicans really loved black folks. There wouldn't be a dope problem in the black community, because they don't have a dope problem in the Mexican community. They have a violent gang problem, but the dope is to be sold to us.
Yep.
And we say black and brown love?
Look right here.
Are you kidding me? I'm from Chicago. Fam, I'm telling you, the most dangerous places for me to go, let alone being around other black folks, but the Mexican community, definitely, it's a no-no for me.
Right here, look what he says.
Unless it's a commercialized Mexican place, kind of like Pilsen, maybe. There ain't no way I'm just stomping through Little Village and hell no. Stomping through the east side, just hell no. I'm from over east. I know where not to go. The Mexicans are extremely hostile towards blacks in LA, but FBA don't F with them like that in the southern states where we got numbers. Your thoughts? Yeah, hostile to blacks. FBA don't F with them like that in southern states. See, I don't see the unity anywhere, personally, because I just know that,
there is
like,
none.
you know, when you hear the stories about even in the prison system,
right here,
how they will gang up on black folks, you know, and they will even out a Mexican who tries to act like they black.
Or you can't eat with the blacks. If you're in a Mexican prison gang, you can't eat with the blacks.
Better not.
They like cut that black shit out. You know, so I don't.
No, we give them all the smoke now, Chris. They want to burn my flag. We're gonna put their ass on Front Street. Let's go.
I don't see the whole black and brown pride thing. That was some shit to fool us, to pull wool of the eyes and shit.
Yep.
The reality is the reality. We gotta talk about what they do to our community and what we do to theirs. We don't destroy their community. They destroy ours. With every pack that's sold, they destroy in our community. We wouldn't have the dope if it wasn't for them. Every Latino country. Why they don't want to take credit for all the dope they bring in? Why they don't want to take credit for all of the damn crime and violence and heinous crimes? I mean, they do real murders with knives and axes and machetes and shit. Nobody wants to talk about this level of evil that's going on in Mexico. Let's make Mexico great again. Since you want to wave that flag, that's all I'm saying to every last one of y'all. You want to wave the Mexican flag in our face. Okay, you want to come on this land, make Mexico great again. I dare you. Because you want America to make it great for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything that's nice in Mexico, for the most part, it's got an Americanized feel to it. And those are like the resorts. Them little raggedy towns. Ain't nobody feeling that. Still haven't even paved your roads.
Trash.
Jorge, since y'all such great builders and pave them damn roads. You know? That's that bullshit. But I get offended every time I see these flags. Because it doesn't add up to me. If you're protesting being deported, the last thing you want to do is wave the flag of the nation that they're gonna send you back to.
Didn't we just say that?
What are you actually protesting, or are you just making it a disturbance?
I'm like, damn, this fool watched my video, but nah, he's been like this.
Are you American or not?
Yeah, thank you.
That goes for all the immigrants. Are you American or not? Keep that flag in your fucking house.
Yeah, please, in your garage with your Coronas. Fool.
The hell you running around here with all these other flags and shit, but you don't want to go back to where that flag represents. You don't really have Mexican pride. You're full of shit.
Yeah, you are.
Because if we send you back to Mexico, you're going to cry.
Cry, baby.
Just like the Haitians. When we send them back to Haiti, they want to die. They don't want to be there. Oh, no. Oh, don't take me back to Haiti. Why? You got pride in your nation, right?
Go over there. Hold on, but I want to get the part where he says about prison before we end this.
Been born to vote.
Hold on.
Where the hell your black ass gonna go? They can still go back home. The niggas. Now we checking IDs and you pissed.
Damn.
In Florida, 6 months a year. Hunters. Hey, what?
Well, I can't find this as I got it in the video, but let's get back to it. So this guy's great. I want to react to some more content, but he talked about prison, how, in Blood In, Blood Out, they betray each other. Look, I'm going to be honest. I already know. I said it earlier. These people don't like blacks. LA is full of this racial tension that's gotten worse and worse no matter what these rappers try to do these songs together and all this crap. It's a bunch of hogwash. These people need to be deported ASAP. If you don't pledge allegiance to this country, I don't like you. If you live amongst me and my family and you say that you love Mexico and you got a Mexico flag waving, you know what? Screw you. How about that? Now, if you like Mexico, but you say that you love America and America comes first, well, that's all good. But when I ask you and I say, damn, what country do you back up? And you tell me Mexico? Nah, sis, it's over at that point. I don't want nothing to do with you. You ain't my friend.
Absolutely.
You are basically an infidel, invader, and a traitor. Final words, Chrissy, man, I love this guy right here. We'll react to more content later. Go ahead.
I have a few things that we can react to later. The one thing that I just wanted to point out that he said that is so true, he talks about how where the product comes from is Mexico and into what community it's given. And then you see so much black on black violence because then you've got the Bloods and the Crips who have their own territories. So the Mexicans have then created a divide among blacks also and are infiltrating over here, and it's just a no-win situation. America or bust. Like, get out. We don't want any of your illegal products. We don't want to see your flag. We don't want to see any of that. All I want to hear somebody chanting is USA in my ear, and that's it.
And I'll say this real quick. There are certain gangs, even prison organizations, that put green lights on black neighborhoods.
Absolutely.
So screw all these, illegal loving traitor criminals. And there is no unification with the blacks and browns in California. That's a lie. There might be some here and there, a little kumbaya going on, but it ain't like that. It ain't like that. These gangs don't even get along with each other. The Mexicans don't even get along with the Mexicans, for real. Somebody said, damn, so who, if these Mexicans don't, because they're even commenting on my Facebook post. Yeah, I had these guys hired, and the Mexicans didn't get along with the violent Venezuelans, they didn't get along with the Cubans, and they didn't get along with the blacks. He said they had problems in every sector of people. He goes, the way I found out, he said, I speak Spanish, and I had them on camera. They ain't the hardworking people that people think they are. They're freaking lazy too. They're drunks, let's be honest, and they do shitty work. I had some guy do some work at my house. I'm not gonna say he's illegal, but he didn't speak no English. He seemed like an illegal in my opinion when the company sent him. But who am I to check his paperwork? But he half-assed my water softener system. I know somebody, he's already dead, but this dude with painting houses, shitty craftsman work. People were saying in my comments today, they're like, yeah, these people ain't the best hard workers. They're just cheap labor. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. Somebody said, many people said in my comments on Facebook, we had this guy come over and he freaking did this half-ass work and they ain't no good. They have a reputation of being the best, hardest workers. That's not true. They're the cheapest workers. They're the cheap labor, and they're screwing it up for everybody else. I heard another black guy say that there's black people that have lawn care services. They're painters, truck drivers, just like me. There's a lot of people that do certain kind of work, but of course we can't beat somebody that don't pay taxes or gets paid under the table. They charge us the cheapest rate. Of course they're gonna get more work because they're freaking cheap, and we can't compete with that. Go ahead, sis. Let's wrap it up.
So I wanted to, real quick, and I'm gonna make this a really fast story. So whenever we got hit by the hurricane and we had so much damage, the insurance company, who before they ended up filing bankruptcy and all of that, anyway, they sent a crew in, and whenever I had to use my Google Translate on my phone, they said that they were from Mexico and did not speak any English. We were put up at a extended stay hotel that has like the kitchen in it and all that. We came in one night to check everything. They had taken all of the bedroom furniture out of the master bedroom, set it out on our back lanai where the pool was. They put the toilet out there, the sink out there from the master bath, all of that. Everything was so moldy and nasty anyway from the hurricane. They had Corona bottles sitting all over their those sawhorse workstations.
And they do cocaine, and they're big old cokeheads. Go ahead, sorry.
One of them had literally taken a dump in the toilet and the main bathroom, not the master bathroom, so big that it would not even flush.
Oh my
and we
goodness.
had to. So we ended up having to fight insurance to get my sister her whole amount back on that. They ringed all the bedroom furniture. It was solid wood furniture. It was a nightmare, and not one of them spoke English. Not one single one of them.
Sis.
Not a word of English.
Sis, and I even talked about it when I used to work with some. They would go to Mexico and go mess with the Transformers. Like it was nothing. They do nasty ass things that they do in their country. They bring it over here. We're tired of them. Screw them. Screw Mexico. I don't give a damn if you like it or not. Simple and plain. And you ain't gotta like it. We're out of here, y'all. Later.
USA.